Hi. Yes, I am in the same outfit as I was in the last video because I'm recording these intros in the same day. In this one, I will be unboxing a bunch of packaging supplies. I will be talking a lot. It's a very talkative vlog and not a lot going on in this one. So if you like the sound of my voice, I guess continue watching. If not, you can wait for the next one, which will have a lot more sticker making ASMR. So thank you for clicking on this video and I'll see you at the end of it. Bye! So my eco-enclosed stuff came, as well as my other paper. This is pretty fast because I ordered it like on the 21st and it shipped out on the 23rd, and today is the 26th. Or 27th, so for 4 or 5 days. That was pretty fast. Okay, I need to box all of these. I have so many boxes. Look at all of these boxes. Okay. Hello. So all of my shipments came in, so I'm just going to look through them all. I did not unbox them in front of the camera because it was a struggle to get those boxes open and I was all sweaty and you probably did not want to see that, but anyway, I have it all opened and perfect and ready here. Let's start with the eco-enclosed orders. I got the roll of 250 thermal labels for my thermal label printer. Kind of dirty, but I'm sure the ones on the inside are fine. I feel like I'm just way too lenient about the quality of the stuff that I get. I'm just like, oh, it's fine. You know that John Mulaney skit where he's like his wife is more assertive than him. Like he'll be in a restaurant and the waiter will get his food wrong and he'll be like, oh, okay. Oh yeah, the inside, you can see like, well, probably not. There's like a difference between this is dirty and this is clean. Okay. Next I got some craft tape. I got one. The other option was like a case of like 12 or something, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get the one. I do think that I got way too much for a first run, but I was just excited. You know, who can blame me? I got these glacing bags. Let's take one out. And they have a gusset on this side. I'm thinking I want to wrap any like large stacks of postcards or prints in these, but otherwise I'm going to use the PLA bags that I have. And then I got the coveted eco-enclosed mailers. These were actually out of stock when I ordered them, so they were back ordered. Or yeah, I don't know if that counts as being out of stock, but they were back ordered. But this is the one like everyone uses, the rigid tab mailer. Wow, this is like harder than I thought it was gonna be. No. I'm trying. There we go. And then you do still have to put the tape over it, which is why I got the tape in the first place. If you threw this into a mail truck, it would not, you know, be destroyed. But I think this is a little bit overkill. This is just because it's fancy, you know, it's like a folding tab that everyone likes. But I do think that the other one that they have, the adhesive one, where it's not a tab, it's just a regular like adhesive one, but it's still rigid. That one would work just as well. I think it's a little bit less rigid than this one is, but for the purposes of sending things like stationery and stickers and stuff that, you know, they're not super delicate, they can take a beating. Yeah. This is a 6x8, and then I got the 9x11 point something, almost 9x12. Yeah, 9 by 11.5. So if I were to go back, I think I would buy the adhesive one. I was just like, oh, these are so fancy, you know. But they're a little more expensive for some reason. I thought these were gonna be more expensive, but the adhesive ones are more expensive, which is a little bit weird. And I think that I would also want to get the regular paper mailers, which are not rigid. They're like regular envelope kinds of things. Just because I think for a lot of orders, I'm not gonna need this much rigidity. I just need like, if I need something rigid, I'll just put in a little bit of chipboard, you know. And ecoenclose also sent me some of their We Care cards, which is basically like to put in your package to be like, oh, this package is eco-friendly. I did print out some of my own, but I think I'm going to use these instead because it is made on recycled paper and printed with vegetable-based inks, and they give this up for free if you order anything. So yeah, and then you can write like a little thank you note on the back, which I think is super cool. Super cool of them to send you that. Okay, next we have the Red River papers. And there's my cat. Hello. She likes the box. Okay, so these are the papers that I'm going to be making prints and cards out of. I got 2 matte papers and then a luster paper and then a gloss. Yeah, so let's go through them. The first one, this is the information. These papers are from Red River paper, and this is the 75-pound Arctic Polar Luster. Whoa! 60-pound Ultra Pro Satin. I got the 60-pound River Linen. I think this is what I'm going to make greeting cards out of because it's supposed to have a sort of linen canvas texture, and I think that would look really good on greeting cards. And then this is the 60-pound Polar Matte, and this is just the standard white matte. And before I bought all of these, I got one of their sample packs. I got another 2 sample packs. They have different kinds. Last time I got a double-sided photography one because I didn't know what I was doing, and I probably should have asked someone what's the best kind of paper for printing art on was. But you know, trial and error seems to be the theme for today. So I got the greeting card kit, which is all of these, and I might do like a video testing out all the paper and then like showcasing cohesively which ones I like and the qualities of each one, which I think would be easier for me, first of all, because when I tested the other papers I was like, oh cool, you know, but I didn't note anything down, so I don't remember which papers I like. I remember like the Polar Matte and that was pretty much it. Yeah, and then I got the fine art. This is the Polar Matte. In comparison to the previous cardstock that I was using, that cardstock is a little more natural colored, and while this is more of a bright white. And this one is just a little bit thicker than that one, not by a lot. It's 60 pounds, and I think the other one is probably like a 55 or something. I do not have the packaging for that one. Yeah, Polar Matte, that's gonna be for prints. I should write this down. Hold on. Let me write the specs. So this is recyclable. So what I like about Red River paper is that they give you like the comparable brand name photo paper that you can compare them to. So this River linen paper is comparable to the Epson Premium Presentation paper, which is what I've seen a lot of artists use for their art prints. And yeah, it feels really good. It is apparently it is embossed with the linen texture, so it's not like an actual linen paper. I don't know if you can see it or not, if it will focus, but yeah, it does have a linen texture. Let me see if it's the same on like every paper. Oh well, I can't tell. Yeah, I think these would be super cool for prints or greeting cards. But I think I'm really tired from opening those boxes. But yeah, feels like I can't believe it's not linen. Can't believe it's not linen. Uh-oh. Okay, but next time I think I'm gonna get the cotton rag papers. I do have some cotton rag in the sample kits, I think. Yes, cotton rag. So I'm gonna try those, and if I like those better, then I will use the cotton rag. See, this is why like I do things and then like 2 days afterwards I'm like, oh, I should have done something else. I bought these and then once they get here, I'm like, oh, I should have bought something else. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. Like, buyer's regret or something. Is that a thing? I don't know. Recyclable for greeting cards. I have 50 sheets of that. And I can make 2 A2 greeting cards on a sheet. So that's 100. It's 100 cards. My Sharpie is running out. Do you think I want to make more conceptual digital prints? Because right now I have my landscape paintings and they're really nice. I think they're really nice, but I'm catering to a lot of different demographics right now, like the planner stickers and the fine art prints, and I'm thinking of making some fan art stuff. So it's kind of like I'm catering to some Etsy people, but then I'm catering to my own people as well. So it's a lot to keep track of, but we'll see if I lean whichever way. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna make whatever I want to make. This is as much fun for me as it is for anyone who's excited about my work. I'm excited about my work. This is 75 pounds Arctic Polar List. I really like this paper. I'm just concerned about the weight of this paper because it is 75 pounds and my printer only feeds from the cassette tray. Why did I say that? Cassette tray. So that means, you know, it goes in and then it rolls over and comes out, instead of like if it comes from the top or from the back and then it will roll out flat. It has to do like a little a little turny conveyor belt motion. And I'm just concerned that this might curl or cause a blockage in my printer. It's an HP printer. I want to upgrade to a Canon or an Epson. That's really fun to say. Epson. I want to upgrade to a Canon or an Epson, but I don't, you know, I can justify buying $600 worth of mailers and paper, but I cannot justify buying another printer. The one that I want to get is like 1,200 or something, and I would rather just get the one that I want instead of slowly upgrading, because I could get like a better one. I could get a mid-tier one for like 600, but then later I think I would still want to get the high-end $1,000 one. So I kind of just want to skip over the middle ground and just do it. So I think I'm going to set a goal for myself. If I make 1,000 sales, if there is demand for the print, then I will invest in a printer. Easy peasy. The HP, I think I will still keep to make stickers, because stickers don't need to be like super high quality, and the Epson printer would be a pigment-based printer instead of a dye-based printer, which is way more expensive. And for stickers, I don't need to spend that much. You know, it's a sticker, especially if it's like a planner sticker. Yeah. that's just how it is. But for the prints, definitely they have to be a little. Ooh, I like this. This is the Ultra Pro satin. Yeah, it's not like a super glossy photo paper. It's real nice. Yeah, so this is a photo-based resin coated. And then for so this says reverse side not printable. So these are one side only. So these are for prints. Prints. Okay. Alrighty.
Congratulations on your purchase of the Rollo. Your power adapter is made. Please ensure Rollo is turned off. Pressing purchase button until you hear one beep.
Oops. I think I burned myself out this week. Starting on Monday, May 24th, I had been working nonstop on stickers, designing, editing, filming, printing, cutting, packaging, and I'm really feeling it. Today is Saturday the 29th, and yeah, you can tell like I can barely take a breath right now. I feel so tired. But it's not like I want to sleep. It's like I feel so heavy and exhausted. And today I was gonna take the day off, but I decided to print out some more stuff. Print out some stickers as a birthday gift for my dad, and then I decided to cut the extra things that I had. But I think I am really exhausted right now, so I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to recover from this. I have never felt so tired in my life. This is like worse than my depression, because at least then it's just like I don't get these physical feelings of fatigue. I just mentally feel like I'm like not here. But I am so tired. I can barely talk or think about, come up with an answer for anything. So I don't know why I'm still pushing myself. I'm going to. The reason I wanted to film this is because I need to tell myself to stop, because I have been hyper focusing on these stickers for the past 5 days, and it's a problem. And I need to I need to stop and take a break. Tomorrow I'm not gonna even think about stickers. We're gonna have a birthday lunch, and then I'm gonna chill. I've never been a workaholic, so I don't know. It's just the excitement of the shop, and that's sort of triggering my anxiety a little bit, I think. So that's why I'm breathing a little weird, I think. Okay. So I'm making this to tell myself to clean up, take a shower, and then don't do anything. Don't watch anything productive. No YouTube videos, no studio vlogs, no how to Etsy shop videos. I'm gonna watch some Adventure Time, and I'm gonna sleep. And then hopefully next week I will have recovered. Hopefully. Here's hoping. Okay, hi, video editing Chris here. I didn't want to leave this video on a down note, so here I am to lighten the mood a little bit. I promise that I get better. I am better now, a week after filming that. So no worries here. Next one, I feel much better. We're going to be making a bunch of stickers and cutting a bunch of stuff. Yeah, stay tuned for that one. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, bye.